And I mean, I heard him castigating Victor Gyökeres, from the background. I mean, you gave him the platform. To be very sincere with you, Northside, I'm angry about that with you. You gave this brother, Deji'S, the platform to actually defame, and disgrace the name of Victor Gyökeres just because he didn't score in preseason games, or probably maybe he hasn't shown you enough, and you allowed Deji'S to actually defame that guy. I'm still angry with you. But I mean, see here, people, I'll allow Deji get his introduction on first before we get into it. See, people, Arsenal have one of the most deadliest strikers, a dangerous man in front of goal. And I'm here to argue it to, see, people, till death with Deji'S. How about that?
Bro, I wouldn't want you to argue it to death, because it means that you wouldn't be here very soon. And I wouldn't want that, because we are really, really good friends. What I will say, though, is I was just on the Gal's channel, and what an experience that was. I honestly believe he is a character from a Netflix series called Stranger Things. In that series, there's a young lady called 11 that is able to do things with her mind in the upside down. And I think Igal is legitimately from that world. I really hope somebody gets his actual body and spirit from the upside down, but that brother can't be real, I swear down. Look, big up to everyone in the Lord Care Show. Make sure you smash a like. Thank you, my bro, for delaying the inevitable. One of the reasons why I feel like I've grown a fantastic friendship with the likes of Northside and Tony Gunner, Tony Claude here and Lee Gunner and co, is because actually, from an outsider, given an objective opinion about Arsenal, the Red Tottenham Spicy Spurs, Scotch Bonnet FC, Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm probably the most accurate. I was one of the ones that was warning Northside. Northside was agreeing with me about Havertz. He was agreeing with me about Martinelli. You were agreeing with me about Calamari. I mean, Kivio, Ben White, aka Punch, and the list goes on. We are not being fooled by anybody. One of the things that I have seen, people say that I'm shameless. People say that I'm delusional. Arsenal fans officially are the worst, because beating Athletic Club, are we first and foremost, are we having a laugh? And Gyökeres scoring a header that any striker who's worth their weight in gold could score, just a flick into the goal. Now all of a sudden we've got Haaland reincarnated. Now all of a sudden the Swedish Ollie Watkins is going to be the highest goal scorer in the I've seen nothing from the Swedish Ollie Watkins to put fear in anyone. Madueke's crap, Martinelli's crap, Odegaard's crap. Zubimendi had a good game against Athletic Club. Hold that. Who are they? I've never heard of them before. Was it one of the La Liga teams that changed name? Do you get me? Where was Zubimendi, Zubi-Doo against Villarreal? Where was he against my club? Shut your mouths. For me, Arsenal haven't changed. And for me, I can't wait for the season to start. I said it here live and direct. I'm not sure Arsenal finish above City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. And I think anyone suggesting that could happen is a madman. But I'm here to bring the facts, no banter. Much love and respect.
I hear it. It's straight away.
No. Not side. You're not. No. You're not gonna. Not side. Don't do this, brother, man. I mean, are you just gonna allow him run away with a bunch of crap he's just spewed here right now? Deji'S, let me tell you who Atletico Bilbao is. Yeah, they came fourth last season in the Spanish La Liga. People, let that sink in. Deji'S, do you want to retract? Deji'S, do you want to retract your statement? I mean, the last time I checked, whenever I'm always saying that the Premier League is the best in the world, I mean, people with their big mouths always, they always tell me that the Spanish La Liga trumps the Premiership. So if we're going by that,
the
you are just calling Deji, please let's have some parliamentary decorum down here. I mean, I didn't say a word when you were talking. Let's have some parliamentary silence down here. I mean, let's don't act like unruly citizens down here. We're on Northside, and on Northside, we have to be rudy. See, Deji'S, you've just sat down there, yeah, in the comfort of your home. I know you have a cozy home, by the way, but you've just sat down there, yeah, and you've just called the team, yeah, that came forth in presumably the best league in the world. I know you're my friend. I know you've called the Spanish La Liga the best league in the world. And you've just spewed down here that the best league in the world, in your own world, the team that came forth is useless. They just pause. See, I mean, not because, I mean, yeah, sometimes you have to look at football, yeah, from a neutral point of view. Everything about you is rivalry, hate. I mean, and you hold it deep in your heart. I know you grew up hating Arsenal. I mean, all those years we're winning trophies. I know it left a bad taste in your mouth. Deji, I really do understand your pain. Northside understands your pain. That's why whenever I see Northside cooking you, yeah, real hard down here, man. I mean, I just laugh because, I mean, I know you were paying as a kid, you know, seeing Arsenal win all these things. But Deji, please, next time, don't say Athletic Bilbao. It's a scrappy team. No, they came forth. They're in the Champions League. Deji, this team you're talking about, yeah, do you know how many goals they conceded last season? Do you have any idea how many goals they conceded last season? 29 goals. That's a real big time defensively. That team is a big time defensive team. 29 goals in the Spanish La Liga. That's how much they conceded. And then they took 3 at the Emirates. And you don't, I mean, Arsenal deserves no respect for that from you, I mean, it's a preseason game. I take it with a pinch of salt. But we beat the team that came forth in La Liga. When you hear all these podcasters, yeah, say, oh, Atletico Bilbao shit. No, that's not a true picture. That's not a true rendition of what Atletico Bilbao is all about. That's lies. That's false. It's not true. Yeah, they're not pushovers in the Spanish La Liga. You can say, yeah, they've not won trophies, but I'm sorry, they're not the bombs of the Spanish La Liga. And again, Deji'S, you just called that goal that Gyökeres scored as a goal that anyone could score. Well, maybe in your world, I do understand that. No problem. But we all know that Gyökeres isn't that perfect guy aerially. We know he doesn't score with his head. In fact, I was so surprised seeing him do that. But you know what, yeah? If I brought in a striker to this football club who knows how to run at defenders, whose strength is one-on-ones, uses both feet, who's fast, is a speed star, yeah? And his first goal from our football club is scoring with his head. Deji'S. I mean, it's like having the old ice cream parlor to yourself as a 5-year-old kid. Bro, that's what I see. That's music to my ears. It means that he's ready to adapt to what Arsenal would push towards him. Everyone knows, everyone who has watched, Northside would back me up on this one. Everyone who have actually watched Gyökeres in the Portuguese Liga knows that he's not a striker that feeds from crosses. No, he's not that guy. He feeds from the channels. He's a very fast-paced guy. On 1v1s, 1v2s, that's his strength. Running in behind defenders, that's his strength. Crosses aren't his strength. But you know what, yeah? I mean, I'll take everything. If Zubimendi is the guy to send those crosses to, up top, and send those crosses to Gyökeres, I'm okay. If it is Noni Madueke's direct play, people don't forget, yeah? I know we can call Noni Madueke shit and all that nasty stuff. No problem. I agree. He's not the guy I want in the left, yeah? And Deji, there was one thing you said rightfully here. You talked about Martinelli and all the other clowns down the left-hand side. I do agree. I share that pain with you. Martinelli is a scrub and a bum in this football club. Trossard, I don't like the guy. These guys have failed. They are certified clowns in my football club, and I want them out of this football club. But you know what, yeah? In the preseason game where we brought in Noni Madueke, he's 10 minutes just playing for Arsenal down that left-hand side, yeah, was better than Martinelli and Trossard combined for the past 2 seasons at Arsenal. Take it or leave it. Very direct, doesn't want to waste time, wants to take on players, 1v1s, wants to hug and kiss the byline, wants to cut in immediately and send the cross in. I mean, if I have him just doing that, people, I had a show today on my channel. I was talking about Noni Madueke. I'm not going into that. But I've just said, Noni Madueke doesn't need to give me... See, people, Noni Madueke doesn't need to score a goal this season for me. I don't need him to score a goal. What I need from him is give me 20 Premier League assists. That's what I want from Noni Madueke this season. And I will herald him as one of the best because I personally equate assist with goals. That's how I see it. If you're assisting directly for me with 20 assists, I look at it as 15 goals in the Premier League season. So if we have Noni Madueke going direct on crosses and finding Victor Gyökeres, I'm okay with that. Trust me, I'm okay with that.
Okay, okay, cool.
But you like that goal, innit? You like that goal.
Tony, let's get Deji in the conversation. Let's get Deji in the conversation.
What's the goal Victor Gyökeres scored? Was it a classical goal?
Hold on. Let me get Deji in the conversation because hold on, Tony. Let me get Deji in the conversation. I agree that Gyökeres for me was the striker that I wanted. I was happy with the goal. He could have scored a brace by his headers, which isn't his strong point. I think feeding him crosses into the box, the low cross from Saka, he almost scored that as well. Not enough power, but he tried to put it bottom corner, didn't score it, didn't convert it. Of the strikers that were available, I was happy that we got Gyökeres and not Sesko, in my opinion. Deji, and also with Madueke, I think he provided some opportunities to Gyökeres, some decent opportunities to Gyökeres. I'm not a fan of Madueke. I don't rate him. And it's going to take a lot for me to change my mind on Madueke. I do want him to score goals because there will be games for me that Gyökeres is going to be marked out the game, and Madueke is going to have chances with the goalkeeper. And I feel like he's going to be as frustrating as Martinelli in front of goal in terms of his conversion rate. But Deji, I want to ask you the question. Obviously, Tony's spoken about Gyökeres. He doesn't like the disrespect that you shown to Gyökeres. He also doesn't like the way you've spoken to Madueke because for Tony, his words, he wants 20 assists. He doesn't care that he scores goals. What's your thoughts on both Madueke and Gyökeres? And do you still stand by the comment that you made that Solanke is going to outscore Gyökeres?
Yeah, bro. And thank you for bringing me in. That little segment from Tony is what can happen to anyone if you spend too much time looking at their laptop. So, in terms of Gyökeres and Madueke, let's start with Madueke, bro. Arsenal are supposed to be challenging for top 4. Bottom line, yeah. Anything less than that, we've agreed, is a failure. Yeah. Is Madueke the left-sided player, midfielder that is going to bring success to Arsenal? No, he's not. Let's not lie about it. What he is, though, is better than Martinelli. And to be honest with you, it's not difficult to be better than Martinelli. What I was saying